Deadly Shadows is next up in the veritable barrage of videos these last few days. I don't know what's gotten into me, but I feel like doing a video almost all the time lately. I'm on a real roll. But yes, hey guys, name's Fen, and I'm playing some Thief Deadly Shadows. And I'll have to remember to not upload them all at once during the week of August 23rd to 26th, because I'll be away at BronyCon, but I'll announce that again closer to the mark, in case somebody didn't see it. Yes. The coming of the third dawn shall be seen upon the land as the beginning of the end, as the opening of the unwritten times. The order of the glyphs shall be touched by the ancient and the wretched, and the words of the glyphs shall unwind. Guess I missed that. It is the North Tower, and there's a blatant vent for thievesies to sneak into. Ho ho ho. And yes, I will announce it again so that people will again know why there may be like a strange amount of videos, by which I mean strangely low, and or a strange amount of non-viewer interaction, possibly, I don't know, but yes. I shall be a musical performer there, and it's going to be freaking awesome. And very hilariously awkward, probably. So, for some reason this guy's walking around guarding a healing potion, which I'm not even sure if I can carry any more of, so I guess I'll just sort of skip it. Well, this game gives you an overabundance of everything, and that's clearly how I like it, because, you know, hexing on easy, I like everything to be handed to me on a... Ah, the torch! Handed me on a silver platter. It was the wise of me to make certain... Oh, okay, it was the wise. I guess that's guys praying right in the face of some statue that's clearly unfinished. Oh well, let's leave him to strangle his waifu and move on to pastures new. Oh, is it back, is it? Oh yes, it's this room. I remember this room. A secret room. That's so fun to say, room. Whoa. Uh-oh.
Answer me.
Let's get my special weapon ready. Well, nah. No need for going that far, I don't think. But need for saving twice in a row. That guy's got an awesome mustache. Oh, his mustache. If I happen to meet Lee Tokar, I'll be sure to gloat about it to everybody. Imbris Analects. Oh yeah. I think I was supposed to read about that somewhere else, maybe. The Imbris Analects finally arrived by ship, undamaged by the salt spray. Our agents were able to secure it, though the price was quite steep. The captain seemed surprised that the package contained no platinum or diamonds, as he could conceive of no objects of greater value. It has been brought to the scribe room for immediate transcription. See, they're okay with taking one tome on a ship, but they don't believe another one could possibly go on a ship. Until further notice, the glyph doors are blah 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 blah. So, yeah. You might wonder if I'm supposed to do something about that. Well, you'd be correct in wondering that. Alright.
Yes, revealed at last. Arm yourself.
Shut up! Don't alert anybody. I love to use gas bombs. Right, I don't know. I kind of like this mission. It's just, I don't know. I just like to walk among the keepers in any game, whether it's Thief 1 or 2 or 3. The bells are valuable. Uh-oh. Oh. Shit. Oh, that's very, 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 very bad. Oh, very, 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 very bad. Ah! Don't come around here, man. That's called blocking. Why do we do that? Yeah, why do we do that? Oh, I vote for the birthday cake. That is apparently an adorable thing I said when I was at an adorable age, viz. Like 2 or 3 or something. When I was at a voting place with my parents and I said I vote for the birthday cake. Apparently that's what I said, and it's quite cute. But no, enough about my past. Let's talk about Run DMC. Oh, hello, little rat the size of a cat.
He asked if he might borrow the letters of the Diocese, but I missed him at the evening meal.
No, Artemis left nearly before dawn, with no word of his return plans.
No word? Orland might find that curious. You've heard the rumors of the Rogue Keepers, a splinter group, or even groups.
Orland would only find it curious if someone were to tell him. And don't you think that there have been more than enough accused already?
Yes, well, if you do see Artemis, tell him that I cannot find the letters. Another must have borrowed them, though I gave no permission.
I will tell him, if I see him.
It'd be so fun to talk all pretentiously mysterious like a keeper. Because... yeah. Because it just kind of would. There's hammer speak, which is like overtly funny talk, but then keeper
Perhaps my
speech
eyes
is
are tired.
subtle
I've read
funny
many
talk. Like
pages
everything they
today.
do, it's subtle, except in this game where nothing they do is subtle, but hey, details.
Is it the same again?
I'm really happy right now for some reason. Let's
There
not
is no
question
noise now.
happiness. Don't do what that Roland's what's his name guy did in that video, whatever it was called, where he talks about people being a liar. Because sometimes you don't have to question why things are good. Sometimes you don't. I mean, you could, but you don't have to. You don't really have to do very much. The amount of things you have to do, you can pretty much count on one hand, like, you know, washing your dishes or, you know, having showers. And you don't have to do those, although you might want to, because seriously now, it's all pretty good and positive, because people think positivity is fake sometimes, like, oh yeah, sure, you're being positive, and people think everything negative is...
Artemis's room. Maybe I can find out where he went.
I'm just babbling now. Anyway, just because it's negative doesn't mean it's necessarily realistic. I mean... Oh, there's the keeper ring, and it's an awesome ring because I'll show you in a minute. Just because it's positive doesn't mean it's real either, but like, let's take it balancedly here. Yeah, there's good and bad in everything, and you can look at the good if you want. Don't let anyone tell you you can't. Journal of Keeper Artemis. There is indeed something amiss with Garrett, but I am not convinced of his guilt. The prophecies do not lie. The clock tower speaks ill of the future. First Keeper Orland acts hastily. The balance is no longer within him, and I fear for the future of our order. I could use my keeper ring to open the passages leading to his quarters, but suppose I found nothing to validate the intrusion. I can only hope that my night journeys uncover something before I am discovered acting outside protocol. Keeper Morrow has gifted the order with a set of golden scales. Oh yeah, it speaks to me what we have become, that such a trinket, precious only for its metal, is so valued. They have been placed on display in the Elder's library. Perhaps I am mistaken, and they will serve to inspire. At last I may have learned something of the one who lies dormant. My investigation may take several days, and I must leave without permission. Will I be the next to be accused of treachery? It hardly matters. I do not even bring my robes and my ring with me for fear that if I die, our secrets may be compromised. Yes, well, Artemis is a good one, that's for sure. He's not like Orland, who's a jerk, or a dick, as we might say. Search Orland's quarters. Lastly, visit Katika's murder site, and do the regular thiefy things that have nothing to do with the plot, because...
How could he claim that? And what about the scribes who were hurt? The glyphs they were scribing should be reported, and for now, for safety's sake, we should avoid those particular glyphs.
Indeed, I totally agree with you. Sorry for babbling earlier, but sometimes I just gotta say a thing, because, after all, this channel is pretty much Fen Says a Thing under a different name. I would love that to be a series of videos. I don't...
Me as if I were yet a beginner.
Yeah. Keeper Emery. That's a good name. End statement. I spied an initiate reading the Bafford Chronicles in the dining hall this eve. Such travesties of the written word may have their place in a nobleman's store, but are inappropriate here. The monetary value of this book matters not to a scholar. See to it that the book is removed from the hall and destroyed and labeled a work of fiction. The Bafford Chronicles. Like, you just have to guess what that could possibly be. I don't know. Is it just like an autobiography of Lord Bafford, or is it like an erotic memoir of Lord Bafford? I don't freaking know, man, but Bafford is a funny name, so obviously it's inappropriate in a serious place. Oh yeah, I guess I could have knocked this guy out as well to... No, I couldn't have changed the vote because I had to go through the vote place just to get here. Weird. And he's still standing there even after the voting is done. That's a little odd. Also, the Keeper Ring works with these little Harry Potter... I don't know why I call them Harry Potter things. I don't really remember if there's anything like that in Harry Potter. I mean, obviously, I know tons of things about Harry Potter. Come on now, but no. I thought there was something hidden around these beds, but I guess I'm mistaken. Oh well. Keeper Cassandra, I am anxious to see what is happening in the city of late. Bring me a copy of your reports as quickly as possible, and a copy of the Bafford Chronicles. Artemis will use his keeper ring to provide you access to the passages leading to my quarters. Orland. Yes. Well, that leads there, but isn't there another passage somewhere here? here, perhaps? No, it's not. Alright. Let's just simply carry on.
Orland, Orland. I wouldn't have thought you were the peeping Tom sort.
Now, is that supposed to be in reference to this, which is in that cutscene where he sees Garrett talking? Because how would you know? How would Garrett know that? I don't know. How would Garrett know anything? I kind of almost thought that it was talking about this, looking down on people from there for some reason. I don't know why I thought that, but I think this is a totally different room I can get to. Yeah, I'm supposed to search Orland's quarters, but I think I want to go into these nothing rooms first, because they're nothing rooms and you kind of have to do them first, so say me. But there is a something person in the nothing room, I'm pretty sure. Yes, indeed. Listen to the sound of footsteps. I dare you. Whoa! There's my sound. Get away from me. Come get me, fool. I'll kick your flank from here to Timbuktu. Why hasn't that been made into a pun? Well, I just did. Hire me for Season 5. How far are you coming, stupid? What, you're trying to go into the alcove or something? Leave! There. Boy, oh boy. And another special. Imbris Analects. It's another version of it? What? Wait, what now? Imbris Analects. Handful of gems. Did I reload after getting the last one? What? 2 found. I guess they count as a set? They're called Analects after all. Weird. Transcription of received volumes must be current, with at least 3 true copies of all new works, and 4 true copies of compendia. Acquisition of knowledge is an arduous journey. To lose what we have learned takes but a moment. The brethren and betrayer seeks to destroy all that we have. Do not let sloth become his ally. Hey now, I'm not the brethren and betrayer, and anyways, I don't seek anything other than to rob and stuff. Yeah. That's completely weird. It's a duplicate. I slightly don't get it. Well. Scribarium ought to be around here somewhere. Oh, hey.
Did I hear that?
Look there. Did you see
You
that?
guys, come on. Say a thing. Fed too much, the flame of knowledge will spread unchecked to consume and destroy. Yeah, well, that sort of seems to ring a bit true somehow. Okay. Okay, come on, you guys. You're obviously supposed to have a conversation. I even remember you having a conversation, so just have it.
So,
Listen.
who is that I see?
Jerks. We are none of us immune to the temptations of the glyphs. To think so would be the worst of follies. From the forbidden transcripts. Folly. It's a funny word. Fine, these idiot morons are not going to have their conversation here. Instead, I'm going to have to go around some other way that I don't even remember. Hang on. Almost missed this. I guess the keepers like their valuable portraits for some reason. I guess it speaks to what they have become. Or it's just there because it's a thieving game, you know. I guess I'll search Orland's quarters after all, because it's kind of near. Journal of First Keeper Orland. I wonder if Katika keeps secrets, even to herself. Twice she has sent me a note with instructions, but said nothing in council. But she speaks little beyond prophecy. I am not pleased that the council allows Garrett back into our midst. He cares nothing for balance or the knowledge we guard. Even Artemis will rue this decision. I take no joy in being proven right about Garrett, for it resulted in the death of my most trusted colleague. Had I stood more strongly against him, Katika would not now be dead, and none has the skill to take her place. As interpreter, Gamal is far untrained, but she is all we have. I must make arrangements for her promotion. Another note has arrived in the hand I knew as Katika's. If it is her... No, that is madness. If not her, then who have I obeyed for so long? Our halls are not safe. I am binding the keeper door glyphs shut so all must pass in full view. The enforcers have had no luck destroying Garrett. He has learned more of our secrets than we thought. Tonight, I shall see if I still remember the art of the unseen. If Garrett is in the city, I shall find him, and the enforcers We'll finish this. With the binding seal still in place and kept safely in my room, no one may enter through the old quarter passage. Only when Garrett is dead shall I melt the seal with fire, lest our safety be compromised. Well then, this is new. To make the keeper drawer gifts usable, destroy the binding seal. Katika was murdered. Yeah, I thought Garrett was going to make a comment about that, like, hey, I guess Orland isn't a thing after all, yeah.
Uh-huh. That seal must be what Orland's using to hide the door glyphs. Time for me to get rid of it.
So you can just burn it by shooting a fire arrow on the wall, or you can put it into a fire, which is probably what you're more meant to do. So let us do it. Come on. Oh, yeah. Not really an upgrade to me, but rather an upgrade to the walls, but, hey, whatever. Alright. I am sure you have been concerned as well as I over Garrett's motives, and I applaud your caution. I advise that you restrict his access to the upper libraries in particular. Those books are our most prized repositories of knowledge, and we cannot risk them being ill-used. Well, with Orland's room cleared out, I think I shall leave it there for now, and next time will be the Scribarium and all and sundry other types of places. So see you guys then, and bye for now.